pull the box on the other side. What? What is this? Oh! Do you see it?
It's huge!
Wow.
You feel the like, cause you know it's not. It's like so cool. It's flexible.
Yeah, it's flexible. Correct.
Eddie, you jump on it. I bet you'd be so scared. Oh my gosh, you're crazy. That's like no more.
I know there's a lot of people who want to buy this, and I know I've wanted it for such a long time, but I never bought it because I never needed it. There's a weird transition of my life where I do need it now, and it's gonna be very useful. I'll probably use it a lot of the time. It's gonna be partially my main source of transportation for a few months, maybe even a year. So quick story, I grew up skating, right? 6th, 7th, 8th, even 9th grade. I skated, went to the skate park regularly, did a lot of dumb things, got chased by cops, ran away, stole a lot of things. This is all before Christ days, you guys. So part of me always enjoyed skating. I love rollerblading too, because I grew up my whole childhood rollerblading, and also aggressive rollerblading as well. That means going to the skate park, doing jumps, stairs, rails. But this is a very unique transition of my life. Ooh. Wow. Wow, that's fast. Okay, wait, you sure you want to go first?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Goodbye, Stella.
Okay, that moment.
We'll need a lot of practice and a lot of getting used to. It's a lot different than riding a skateboard, but I think I'll adjust real quick. So that was me on May 16th when I got my boosted board. That was a little over 3 months ago, and it was in great condition. If you guys can see now, it's still in pretty good condition. It's not that beat up. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but it is still a little scratched up. There are scratches on the trucks right here as well. And the grip tape just looks dirty, but it's because I ride it a lot. Now, why did I get a boosted board, right? Everyone's been telling me, Eddie, you're just trying to copy Casey Neistat. You vlog and you board and I mean, there's a reason why I bought the boosted board. I don't just buy things like that, right? Funny thing is, when I was actually at Biola as a college student, I saw the Kickstarter campaign for the boosted board, and I really wanted it, but at the time, you're like a broke college student, so you can't buy things that are like thousands of dollars. About 4 months ago, before I got my boosted board, I found out that my lease on my car was going to end. Now, here's a lesson for every single one of you that are watching this. Number 1, never lease a car. Number 2, always purchase a car. Number 3, never lease a car. But basically, a lease is where you rent out a car for 3 years, and then at the end of that lease, you have to return it. And then what most people do is either purchase a new car or lease a new car. Anyway, I found out that I was going to be returning the lease 4 months ago, and I realized, okay, I need to lease another car. But I was like, no, I don't want to lease another car. I never want to lease another car. Why would you lease a car? My second option was to just buy a used car, which I could, you know, it's like, okay, I could buy a used car, but I don't need a car. That's the thing about me. And then it just clicked right in my mind. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna get a boosted board. I think I'll just get around using a boosted board because I don't really go anywhere. Not gonna hide numbers, but my lease was about $200 per month, which was not that bad compared to a lot of other cars. Other cars average at least around $300. But on top of that, I was paying insurance and gas. And so if you add everything up, I was spending about $400 on a car per month. But most of the time, my car wasn't being driven. It was just sitting in the parking lot, the parking spot, and I was paying $400 a month, losing $400 a month, just Auto loan balances total $1.22 trillion in 2017. That's a lot of money, you guys. I mean, people are going in debt buying cars, renting cars, not renting, loaning cars. It's just crazy to hear how many people pull out money that they don't have to get a car. And that's basically what I did, and it's just stupid. Like, I wish I can go back in time and I wish I never leased a car and kept the car that I had before that, because it was a perfectly working car. Here is the chart. I'll link it down in the description below. But this is my unique situation where a boosted board actually works better in my favor versus a car, versus there are a ton of people who can't ride a boosted board. I don't have to worry about gas. I don't have to worry about insurance. I don't have to worry about car payments. I don't have to worry about going over my miles, right? Because when you lease a car, you have to drive a certain amount of miles within your lease, right? So on average, you should be driving about 1,000 miles per month at max. And anything you drive over, say I drove 1,200 miles that month, then I have to make sure I try to drive only 800 miles the next month, because 1 mile you go over equals 20 cents. I returned my car 2 days ago and I felt it's just free. One downfall of riding a boosted board is that you could fall off and get hurt, like I did last week trying to save my camera. I took a pretty bad fall on the ground. Oh, I'm scared for this one. Here you go, soap. I mean, that was a couple weeks back, and right now I feel much better. Everything's pretty much healed, so. Got a new package and another package. First is a backpack. The second, the Systematic Theology Study Bible. Oh, I just got chills opening that box, man. Oh. But Systematic Theology is a book by, I think his name is Wayne Grudem. It's just basically a giant book on theology. And this Bible in particular is kind of like a study Bible. For example, I just flipped over to 2 Chronicles. Here are the chapters and the verses, and down here there's a footnote. And basically this section, it says, the Christian life repentant. And it just has a little bit more notes and depth of what that chapter is talking about. Systematic theology is very big on attributes of God. And I got a new backpack because I'll explain that later. Just finished printing all 125 shirts. I also started another order. It's currently 9 p.m. I'm gonna head over to Starbucks for a little bit and get some work done. Starbucks closes in about 2 hours, but you know what? Like, sometimes when you're in the studio all day, you just gotta get out and get some fresh air and be somewhere different. Gonna go on my board. One of my biggest fears while riding a boosted board and vlogging would be falling, but I'm not going too fast right now, so it's not too bad. Anyway, I am going to end this vlog right now. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you use to get around places? Do you use a bike, a car, bus, train? Also, if you got any questions for me, let me know. I'll take a look at them and I will answer them in tomorrow's video, or like the next video over, yeah? All right, you guys, that'll be all. Good night, bye.